Veenstra, and Mr. De Graaf, of course, who's one of the top seeds here. Now, on that hockey, they will be the worst of enemies, but before they did that, Rob Walker caught them when they were the best of friends.
Did you guys believe it when you saw the draw that you were up against each other, two good mates, in the first round here on the big stage?
No, you know there's always a chance that it happens because there are a lot of Dutch players, but it's quite a surprise actually.
I know, and Richard, for you, making your debut, it's already destined to be a memorable occasion.
He's number 3 seeded, so yeah, it will be a tough game.
And how much time have you guys spent together over the years?
This is my first year that I'm playing international, so yeah, I travel now I think 6 months with Jeffrey and Wesley, and yeah, and now I'm for the first time at Lakeside.
Does it make a difference when you're on the tour and you're on the circuit? You're now full-time, Jeffrey. Is it nice to have a good mate with you?
Yeah, of course, it makes the traveling a lot easier to travel with some friends. It's yeah, it makes it a lot more doable, let's say like that. It's a lot more fun when you do it together.
This year, you come as the number 3 seed, so are you ready to change your Lakeside history?
Yeah, I hope I can. That's I feel good lately, and I'm number 3 seed, so I definitely had a good year. So yeah, I'm quite confident in myself. So we'll see what happens.
Are your two sets of families sitting together? Are they sitting close together? I mean, where are we going to hear the noise from in the arena?
I think table 72 and 73.
Yeah, we're sitting our families are sitting right next to each other. And when I play, my family is going to cheer in if he's throwing his, but maybe also together. If Richard is playing well against me, I think my family will cheer for him as well.
Right, guys, let's see the handshake between you, please. The very best of luck to both of you. Jeffrey in search of that first win, and Richard, you'll experience that Lakeside Roar for the first time. Good luck, guys.
All right, thank you.
It's a nice ceremonies. Little Richard Ashdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 2016 BDO World Championships, and we're here at the home of World Darts, the Lakeside. We now introduce a BDO World Trophy finalist, the reigning German Open, Denmark Masters and Belgium Open champion, the number 3 seed, Jeffrey De Graaf. We now welcome to the stage a current Dutch international, a former Luxembourg Open champion. It's Flyers, Richard Veenstra!
Well, the hard De Graaf needs to begin now to avoid a 4 straight first round exit. Veenstra, who goes to the same hairdresser as Dirk Coit, hoping to get his Lakeside career off to a flyer. In the commentary box, it's George Riley and the first stint of the day for RJR, John Rolling.
Thank you, Colin. Good afternoon. Yep, an all Dutch affair. Great friends, these two, as you've heard. And it could turn out to be an attractive match. Richard Veenstra, he's the one throwing right now. Very much the underdog, although BDO ranked number 15, Flyers they call him. 34 years old, some 9 years older than the number 3 seed in the blue shirt, Jeffrey De Graaf. There's Richard Veenstra. Reached the last 16 of the World Masters. De Graaf seeded number 3. He's the Belgian Open champion, German champion, Danish Masters champion.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First set, first leg. It's Jeffrey the 12 first. Game on.
And he has had a competitive victory over Veenstra in that Danish competition last year. So the most recent success between the two of them is in de Graaf's way.
100.
Yeah, it should be a good game, this one, John. Not just because they're two good mates, but the way they play and what's at stake. Veenstra on his debut. De Graaf with that 86. Awful run. 3 successive first-round defeats.
Yeah, a bit unlucky with who he ran up against, wasn't he, really, as an emerging player, having Jan Decker, Martin Atkins, and then an informed Brian Dawson. Runner-up in the World Trophy as well last year was Jeffrey de Graaf, and he'll probably still be kicking himself about how he didn't win it. He was 8-4 up against Gert de Vos, missed a dart to win 10-8, and eventually lost it. That would have
57.
tested his sense of humour.
$97. Jeffrey, you require 167.
So 167, the first look at a finish. Not this time.
64. Richard, you require 164.
Here's Veenstra, can be done. Not now.
64. Jeffrey, you require 103.
Treble 19, yes. Double 18 to strike first.
71.
Pulled it into the 4.
Richard, you require 100.
Veenstra, chance to take the leg against the throw here, and a good chance now. Tops.
Yeah,
well done. Good finishing.
Richard Veenstra. Second leg is
Richard
check
out in the
first.
opening leg of the day.
On.
Good stuff. 1-0.
Terrific finishing.
$43.
Jeff Smith there, the Canadian. Going to be in action against Martin Adams.
100.
That match tomorrow.
78.
Smith got all the way to the semi-finals last year. That match, if you're looking forward to seeing it, I know there's a lot of Wolfie fans out there. It's due just after 1 o'clock, first up on our BBC broadcast.
Struggling a bit with the darts here.
100.
Is Veenstra. Opportunity for de Graaf.
140.
Great response this from Jeffrey.
$80.
No checkouts. 165. Veenstra similarly not on a finish yet.
95.
Sets it up nicely.
$100. Jeffrey, you require 70.
So this to break back. Treble 18 leaves double 8. 2 darts at it for Jeffrey de Graaf. 2 4s. No.
62.
Well, he's just done this, Veenstra, so
100.
this to hold his throw this time. He went for tops.
60. Jeffrey, you require 8.
This to get another break.
Let's keep short on the second round.
It's back
Jeffrey
with the throw.
Third leg, it's Jeffrey the 12 first.
Level pegging.
Team on. $80.
Three Dutchmen up there on the stage. Marco Meyer with the Dutch flag, a Dutch referee. Great strength in depth in the Netherlands now in the darting game.
137.
Jeffrey de Graaf, nicknamed Peanut.
114.
Only one for Rob Walker to find out exactly why that came about. Could have been Generator, couldn't he?
123. Richard, you require 127. $57.
Veenstra well poised for another break. Is anybody going to hold the throw? Working out where he's at.
64.
So 70 for Veenstra to go 2-1 ahead. Tops.
30. Jeffrey, you require 134.
Another one of those would be nice. Double 16 would be very nice. Oh,
yeah, that seems so with the third line. Jeffrey de Graaf.
First hold.
Game on.
And what a way to do it.
136.
Treble 17 route. Superbly executed.
And boy, he enjoyed that.
$90.
You just sensed, didn't you, John, this was going to be a good one?
Treble 17 route.
60.
That's a Simon Whitlock way of checking out. I saw him in the auditorium earlier on.
Yeah, got a bit of consoling to do now, I think.
80.
Veenstra being watched by his wife, Monique.
100.
There she is.
$56. 100.
So 105 then, Veenstra on a finish. Is he going to be able to hold on to his throw now? Treble 15 he's after, he's got it, tops.
65.
His first of the tournament.
30.
Well, that could be costly.
Yep, for you require 18.
Well, I was going to say that max may be in vain. Might now win in the set. One dart at double 4. No.
10. Richard, you require 10.
Come on, he says to himself. Veenstra now. Couple of fives.
Yeah,
good dart.
Game shot at the fourth line.
Two apiece, thought he'd blown it.
Fifth line is Jeffrey de
And in it goes.
Game on.
A nice little smile.
Not another one.
140.
What was it Colin said? A Dirk Kuyt haircut.
100.
Does have the Dirk Kuyt look.
41. 41.
More good shooting from Jeffrey de Graaf. His second maximum.
80.
Girlfriend watching on.
114.
Caroline smiling happily.
114.
Another one of those. Not this time. But he will be back, de Graaf,
92.
to throw for the first set.
And nicely placed on 48, isn't he? Well, this is going to put a bit of pressure on the throw. That's a solid 140.
Jeffrey, you require 48.
So 16 double 16. Sip of water. Gathering of thoughts. And this for the first set for the third seed. 2 16s. Double 8.
14.
Now then.
Richard, you require
Well,
80.
40. Easy bit of calculation for all here. He's on the 20s, needs another one for tops.
16.
Can't put it away.
Jeffrey, you require 8. Yeah, let's
One
keep
dart
starting
to
the
double
first
4.
set. Jeffrey de Graaf.
And Jeffrey de Graaf holds to move a set to the good.
Second set, first leg is Richard de throw first. Game on.
Not a lot between them. Similar averages. Similar checkout percentages.
16.
De Graaf scraping home.
Yeah, 3 from 11. There we go for de Graaf. 2 of 8. 3's good, mate.
85.
Good darts.
Brilliant.
First maximum.
80. $121.
Well, it's warming up a bit now. Not again, surely. He's done it. Back to my 180s. Wow.
83.
So 81 to hold his throw.
81.
Well, he could go for the bullseye, but
49.
didn't. 18 instead. Left him on 32.
100.
So double 16
required, 32.
for the opening leg of set number 2, double 8.
Yeah, let's keep
Good dart,
showing the
needed
first
that.
leg. Richard Veenstra. Second leg is Jeffrey de throw first. Game on. 114.
Identical averages now.
Yes,
95.
nip and tuck. Really not a lot between them. We thought this was going to be a close match. Veenstra,
41.
the favourite, of course, number 3 seed. Sorry, de Graaf, I beg your pardon, the favourite, number 3 seed, but Veenstra is a decent
80.
player.
De Graaf's beaten him a couple of times, though. He's moved up 9 places in the rankings this season as well, after those
100.
wins in Germany, Denmark and Belgium. Veenstra, remember, this his Lakeside bow.
100.
He's coping with it pretty well, George.
Yeah, he looks focused.
100.
See some people who really struggle with the atmosphere of playing up there on the stage. We witnessed that with
78.
John Walton's
Jeffrey, you require
opponent in the
120.
previous match.
No finish.
41. Richard, you require 148.
148. No checkout now.
54. Jeffrey, you require 79.
Well, treble 19 may be the shot here. Would have left double 11. Oh, he went for 2 double 18s.
25.
Well, that
Richard,
could be
you require
costly.
94.
94 for 2-0. Well, he went the bull route. Treble 17's his darts, which he's missed. Would have left him double 18.
Jeffrey, you require 54.
Double 18. One dart at 2 nines, no.
45. Research requires 69.
Stumbling towards the line here. De Graaf's already had 21 darts in this leg. Veenstra now 69 needed. 18 double 16. One dart at it.
53. Jeffrey, you require 9.
Who wants it then? Do you want it, Jeffrey? Couple of 4s if you do.
Yeah, that's game shot of the second round. Jeffrey de Graaf. Third leg is Richard at 12 first. Game on.
23 dart leg. That's more like it.
114.
Yes, aside from that 134 finish from De Graaf,
57.
hasn't been particularly clever on the doubles.
58. 60.
Almost goes without saying, Veenstra can't really afford to let another set slip away here. First to 3 in these first round matches. So far, going with darts in this second
81.
set. Veenstra badly needs to hold on to his throw here.
60.
144 is potential checkout when he comes back. Another 134 from De Graaf earlier on in the competition, in the match.
Handy cushion though. No pressure to finish it off right now.
58.
86 when he returns.
$56.
So treble 18 would be the darts, I would have thought. He's got it for double 16. Oh, great finishing. Classy.
Richard Veenstra. Forward leg is Jeffrey the 12 first. Game on.
Darth Vader enjoyed that. It's not your same mate as yesterday, is it?
I don't know, he may be here for the week.
$114.
My kids made a second trip already yesterday to see it. They're hooked on it totally.
This is the film rather than the darts.
Well, they weren't watching the darts as well. The big darts fans don't have any option in my house.
$66. $114.
That particular Darth Vader actually has the audio as well. He sort of heavy breathes in that Darth Vader kind of way.
37. Jeffrey, you require 81.
So 81 for Jeffrey. Well, treble 10 would have left a double 16.
49. Richard, you require 158.
And this is for the set. Oh, yes. Double 19. Yeah,
what a finish! Richard Veenstra.
158.
First leg. It's
brilliant.
First. Game on.
Got a match on now, George.
180.
Say that again.
The force is certainly with them. The match has awakened. Couple of stars.
136.
Good dart again. He's going through a purple patch here, is Richard. Average is up over 90.
22.
And he's speeding up as well. He senses he's in the zone here, Richard.
90.
Oh, just a ball. Why not?
135 then, he's just had 158. The way he's
59.
playing at the moment, he'll be fancying this.
135.
I needed a bullseye there. Got one now. No check out, just checking his calculations.
120.
Needed 25 for top and he got himself a 50.
Wow.
It was kind of a Dutch thing back in the 90s when they started really using the
88.
bullseye extensively on checkouts.
15.
2 darts at double 4.
Yeah, that's game short in the first line.
Is the upset on? Is the upset on? He's ahead for the first time.
Second leg is Richard at 12 first. Game on.
Well, Flyers is flying here. De Graaf will need to graft.
140.
This is great stuff.
He's absolutely in a rich vein of form right now. That 158 checkout. And what a response!
180.
Maximum de Graaf.
139.
Might be the best of friends, but they're trading heavy blows.
Veenstra's average up over 90 now.
Whoa.
De Graaf is going up too.
It's 6 out of 6. There's a £52,000 bonus for
58.
a 9-darter. Is Jeffrey de Graaf going to do it? 141 he wants. He's done 7. Oh, he was after treble 15.
105.
Great effort.
Fabulous darts.
164.
Acknowledged by Veenstra. And he will be back to finish off the job.
94. Jeffrey, you require
Well, he has to
36.
finish off the job.
Yeah,
And
that's
does.
game short in the second line. Jeffrey de Graaf.
10 dart leg.
It's Jeffrey de 12 first. Game on.
That's great throwing by any standards.
$135.
Haven't had a 9-darter in the BDO World Championship since 1990.
60.
Martin Adams came desperately close last year. 8 in and just wired on the double 12.
140.
And as Tony Green was telling us yesterday, that 9-darter from Paul Lim followed a round of golf
134.
with Tony. So maybe that's what needs to happen.
He was on a winning roll, wasn't he?
140.
Well played again.
Well, this is high quality.
85.
Well, he's just produced a
Jeffrey
10-darter. He could
86.
have an 11-darter here. Well, he went double 16s then, rather than the treble 20, double 18 rather than the treble 20 route, which might have been the better idea.
Great final dart. Veenstra's miles back. Bounce out as well.
32.
Couple of 4s then for 2-1. To put the number 3 seed ahead
Jeffrey,
once
you
more.
require 8.
He's hit 3 of these out of 7. Make
That's
that
game short.
4 out of 8.
Jeffrey de Graaf.
A 13 dart leg to follow a 10 dart leg.
100.
Veenstra's
58.
rich seam of form after that brilliant 158 checkout seemingly propelled Jeffrey de Graaf onto another level.
100.
Pair of them averaging in the region of the 90 mark now. Good
57.
competitive game of darts. Second highest check out of the tournament, that 158 was.
83.
Yes, Scotty Mitchell, the champion, had a 161.
60. 100.
Veenstra on a finish when he comes back. Looking for 118.
It is to require 118.
That was his 158. That was the double 19. That's a good dart. Tops now.
78. $100. Richard, you require 40.
Double 10.
That's King Charles in the fourth line. Richard Veenstra
Takes us the distance.
This flag is Jeffrey the 12 first.
In set number 3.
De Graaf with the darts. Favourite to go ahead here once more. One apiece in sets.
114.
A little clench of the teeth, he knew that was good.
$60.
He's only ever won one ranking title, Richard Veenstra. Luxembourg Open back in 2014.
59.
A sizable scalp if he could pull off a victory here.
Boy, would it.
114.
Trading blows, these two now. He looks mean, doesn't he, Veenstra, when he's in the mood?
56.
Piercing eyes.
On the 18s there, trying to get down to 170.
55.
A chance here. 140, well, he's going down the board.
96. Jeffrey, you require 146.
He'll stay down.
95.
Now then, Richard.
150. No, sir. Good dart, though. Now you go to 18s.
98.
Does.
Jeffrey, you require 51.
So this for a 2-1 lead. Double 8. Oh,
No
no.
score.
No, no.
Well, he was going for double 8, trust me. That wasn't a miscalculation. Double 16 now. Double 8. Good dart.
This game short in the first
3-2, he's ahead.
Richard Veenstra.
2 sets to 1 now for the unseeded Richard Veenstra. And his Dutch family and supporters celebrate.
Fourth set, first leg is Richard the 12 first.
And those
Game
in the
on.
auditorium, I suspect, who've had a little flutter on the outsider.
They'll be enjoying this as well. Fabulous
55.
match this on the third afternoon at the Lakeside.
121. $45. 100.
Well, Veenstra had a good breakthrough by nicking that set when it looked as though it was going to De Graaf, but his throw straight away is under pressure. Courtesy of 55 and 45 in his first 2 visits. This is more like it.
140.
10th score of 140 or more to add to its couple of 180s.
40.
Robin Hood.
You won't see many of those.
45.
Try and do that again.
I was saying yesterday, in the old days of wooden flights and feathers, that was the end of it when that happened.
60.
Time to reboot, although they didn't call it that in those days.
100.
So Veenstra will have first look at a finish with the throw.
140. Richard, you require
Good
160.
dance. Puts the Veenstra throw under big pressure. Tops now. Oh,
76.
good effort.
Jeffrey, you require 40.
Tops to break.
Yeah, that's came short in the first leg.
That's
Jeffrey
more
De
like
Graaf.
it from the favourite
Second
here.
leg is Jeffrey the 12 first. Game on.
Great response.
So little between them, though. It's a brave man who'd make a a big prediction one way or the other. At the moment, this match really is on a knife edge.
16.
Yes, the averages have been almost identical throughout this one.
Still are. And the checkout percentages very, very level in every aspect.
85.
Nothing between them, you see.
$81. 100.
Oh,
140.
140. And now Veenstra, well, he has to try and respond in kind.
95.
That's a bit unlucky.
Referee requires 63.
Treble 17. Double 16.
That's King Shaw in the second leg. Referee Graaf.
Daylight.
Third leg is the Richard 12 first. Game on.
2-0 to Graaf. Looking very much now as though the
41.
match will be squared up once more and going into a decider.
41.
This all-Dutch affair. Some lovely characters who've made their way over. There's a fella in the fella who's staying in the hotel who's one of the supporters who's brought a car full of the most beautiful meat pies.
41.
I tell you, after you've been broadcasting for about 5 hours, it's
I bet you've made friends with him as well, haven't you?
oh, you've got to shake a man's hand who comes along with that sort of thing. His wife apparently makes them
100.
for a living. That's her job, or rather her business, I should say.
Have you sampled one yet?
I have.
60.
Fabulous. Oh, absolutely. Worth saying hello to him at some point.
Sounds like a plan.
99.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, meanwhile back with the darts.
137.
another one of those would be nice.
100.
It's just a round ton. So it'll be Shanghai for Veenstra. De Graaf can't finish here, but he can apply pressure.
And does.
100.
Now Veenstra, with that visit, 82 left. This is a big one. Treble 20 he needs. He's got it now. Double top for Shanghai and a 120 checkout.
Richard Veenstra. Forward leg is Jeffrey 12 first. Game on.
And some good finishes from both these lads.
41.
Not a great start. Just a 41 from De Graaf throwing
140.
to take us into a decider. And a ton 40. Piles on the pressure.
60. 100.
Veenstra's got the De Graaf throw
96.
under pressure here. If he can take this one, he'd have the darts and potentially in a position where he could force
180.
That's number 3 for him, and he's the favourite now.
180.
So 81 for 2 apiece. Good darts. And he's done it. It's an 81 checkout.
Richard Veenstra.
Well, that was finishing and huge scoring of the very highest order. A match which is really easy on the eye, and now Richard Veenstra is throwing for the match.
That was massive. 11 dart leg. Terrific finish.
140.
Cool.
2 of them starting with 140s. And here comes Veenstra again.
Stop it.
180.
Brilliant. 181. And he's only had 6 darts. Trying to tee up the finish now. And that's a lovely cover shot.
Well, what a story we could have here.
That's unlucky. That was so unlucky.
84.
Now, 84 then, for the match.
44. Jeffrey, you require 116.
Well, great darts, but he's got to cross everything now.
Double tops for Veenstra. Here we go.
20.
And he's blown it, has he? Has he blown it?
Well, he's not been missing. And crucially, with the biggest darts of his life.
Jeffrey, you require 32.
His wife, Monique, can hardly bear to look.
To Graaf to send us all the way.
Let's game shot of the fourth set. Jeffrey Graaf.
Well, Veenstra blew it then. He'd done enough. He was in a position to win the match, and now it's going to go down to the decider after all.
Set. First leg, it's Jeffrey Graaf first. Game on.
Well, he's got to forget about that. You can sense that it's going to be difficult to do so. Shake of the head. That poker face has just slipped for the first time. Richard Veenstra. 3 darts at tops. And you're right, he blew it.
100. $96. 100.
Well, it's breathtaking stuff. And almost a chance just to regroup.
58.
Take it easy for a moment. Oh, there he is. There's Louis. That's the pie boy.
Is that your pie man?
That's the pie man.
100.
He's thinking, why am I on telly? What have I done special? I'll tell you what, you've come up with something which just tastes great.
46.
Well, he looks in decent shape for a man who eats a lot of pies.
94. 140. Richard Uruguay 107.
Not a good start. Treble 18 though would leave a shot on bull. Not now.
39.
So 64
Jeffrey
to
Uruguay
hold the throw.
64.
Jeffrey de Graaf. 16 leaves double 16.
Yeah, that's game short of the first leg.
Getting the start to the set that he wanted.
Second leg is Richard 12 first. Game on. 95.
Well, has Veenstra's chance gone? 3 darts.
57.
At a major upset at the Lakeside.
He's got to pick himself up.
He does.
40.
Can do without him winding up on the floor. Referee helping him retrieve the fallen missile. De Graaf just needing to serve it out.
100.
Gets as far as 2-2. You have to win by 2 clear legs to take a place in the second round, where Pick Blackwell or Martin Atkins awaits.
Yeah, that one's coming up next.
78. 100.
Treble for Veenstra. No check out though.
59.
Has to hold your sense here, Veenstra.
82.
Well, he's not in a bad place. De Graaf needing a treble here.
57.
Can't find it.
Richard Uruguay 89.
Treble 19. 20 would leave bull. He's got 18s. 20 would mean he'd come back with a double 16 if
Jeffrey, you require 150.
he gets the chance.
Graaf on 150, and that wasn't really threatening. So Veenstra,
88.
having gambled to an extent, now gets the chance to capitalise.
Yeah, that's game show in the second line. Richard Veenstra.
And what do you guess? First start.
Game on.
When he wasn't throwing for the match.
16.
That's the difference, isn't it? Nerves, tension, and how you cope with it is so much a part of this sport.
140.
Yeah, if this World Championship was playing on the practice boards out back, the standard would be sky high.
100.
But in the spotlight now. And of course, playing for a fair wedge of cash, that £100,000 Champions Prize. Significant to say the least.
71.
Well, it's life-changing, isn't it?
Tractor buying in Scott Mitchell's case. He's still in there pitching.
80.
One of the matches of the championship so far, his victory in the first round yesterday.
Yeah, he was brilliant, Mitchell, wasn't he? Went under real pressure.
100.
This is good, though. Against the darts from Veenstra.
Well, he's got a little bit of a squeak of a chance here now, whatever Graaf does here, which is brilliant, but 111 is very makeable. And that's a great first dart. Tops now.
91. Jeffrey, you require 52.
Well, he's going to have nightmares about double top if he does lose this, Veenstra. Double 16 to hold throw.
Yeah, that's King Sean on the front line. Jeffrey de Graaf. Forward leg is Richard de throw first.
Double
Game
20s. A double which players,
64.
professional players, can pretty much literally hit with their eyes closed. But in the match-winning situation, it becomes a whole different game.
Oh, that's fabulous starts.
34.
Is de Graaf closing in? Or is there to be another twist? Oh, just the wrong side of the wire. Looking for his 5th maximum. Been 10 in this match.
41.
Look at this.
140.
Well, he really should have gone across to the 18s, because 162 is a bogey number.
100.
Treble 18s would have left him on 170.
De Graaf way off, though.
100.
Treble 10 will be his dart here, I think. And then double 16. He's got it. Double 16 to square it up at 2 legs each. Oh, it's missed by a distance.
30.
Double pain again.
And is that it? Bull would leave double 16.
Well, treble 14, 16. Didn't he?
An erratic visit from de Graaf.
Double 16 for Veenstra.
Yeah,
now he finds it. 2-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, because the score is now 2 sets all and 2 legs all, the final set has to win by 2 clear legs. If the score reads 5 all, the 11th leg will be sudden death. 5th leg, it's Jeffrey de throw first. Game on.
Well, there you hear it. Initially, there has to be the 2-leg cushion to decide this one. Gets to 5 all,
100.
and they bull up for sudden death.
Well, when these two good friends walked out, you just sensed
58.
This was going to go the distance.
Well, Bobby said on the balcony, didn't he? This is going to be a nice one to watch. They play at a good pace, good spirit between them,
100.
and both of them decent players. And it's shown to be very, very accurate words, because it's worked out that way.
Yep, spot on Bob again.
140.
What was it he said? None of that boring rubbish.
81.
There was nothing boring about Bobby back in his playing days.
65.
De Graaf with the darts, still with the advantage in this set, which is going to determine the course of this match. Great darts.
97.
Well, we hope you're enjoying this as much at home as we are in the Lakeside commentary box.
58.
It's a Dutch darting duel that's going the distance. Treble 10 would have left 18s.
83.
No check out for Veenstra. And De Graaf poised. That's as good as it can be.
You require 40.
He's going to have to take it. This to hold. One dart at double 10. There's
20.
a glimmer.
Now Veenstra has had agonies with this double 20. Is he going to get one now? Yes! Against the throw. 3-2 ahead. Holds his throw and he's into the next round now. This time his nerve does hold.
Can he see it through? Flyers, the debutant.
60.
Pair of them are good darts players to watch. Averages not stratospheric,
60.
but they've been so well matched that it's made it a really interesting game of darts. Average is decent,
85.
not remarkable. And checkouts, well, they've been similar as well, and that's what it's all about. Two very, very level players, and it makes for a good game to watch. Putting the Veenstra throw under pressure.
100.
Oh, needed that. Needed that last start.
60.
Well, still advantage Veenstra. He's going to be first to the finish, he would hope. Needs a treble badly.
60.
Can't find it.
No pressure though from De Graaf.
39.
Oh, the old nerve ends are jangling a bit now. They both know what's at stake. Girlfriends, supporters, all getting so keyed up.
100.
And that's a good steady ton. He's on a potential 2-dart check out from there.
Oh, unlucky.
125.
96 then.
96.
This is for the match. He's got it. Double 18. Huge dart. Yes! And Veenstra has put the number 3 seed out of the tournament. Great friends embrace. And on his Lakeside debut, a man who plays with a smile on his face has provided some rich entertainment and has eliminated Jeffrey De Graaf. Excellent game of darts. 3 sets to 2. Veenstra goes through.
Well, a double Dutch treat here at the Lakeside. Let's hear it for both players as they leave the stage. Jeffrey De Graaf, and through to the second round, Flyers, Richard Veenstra.
The curly-haired, straight shooter from Holland, Richard Veenstra, never played at the Lakeside Worlds before. Now he's been, he saw, and he's conquered.